Morning, I'm Dr. Malik. Today we'll talk something about coconut, particularly coconut pulp. I'm not talking about coconut water because everybody knows about coconut water. Coconut water, how important it is and how important it is in dehydration, particularly when you are dehydrated in summer, particularly in summer seasons when you are dehydrated. Coconut water is the best. Nowadays, we are asking most of the patients not to take electrol because it is a chemical smell, is it? So we are asking them to take coconut water. Of course, electrol is cheaper. Electrol is cheaper. But those who can afford coconut water, I recommend coconut water. But particularly in summer, coconut water is a different entity. I am talking about coconut pulp, the coconut meat. So actually, this particular coconut has given me a lot of boost when I am reversing my diabetes. When I went to 96 kgs, when my body went to 96 kgs about 3 to 4 years back, and my sugar levels have gone to 290 and 360 at 300 fasting and postprandial. My HbA1c was about 10. At that time, for reversing my diabetes, coconut helped me a lot. I shifted to millets and fat. Something like I increased fats in my diet. I grossly reduced my carbohydrate diet, restricted them to only millets because millets have high fiber. So carbohydrate, which is complex carbohydrate is available in millets because it is having lot of fiber. Fiber is also definitely carbohydrate. So I was taking 30% millets, 30% fats and 30% protein, 30% millets, that is carbohydrate, 30% I was taking protein because 1 gram per day per kg, 1 gram per kg per day is the requirement of protein for anybody. 1 gram per day per kg is the requirement of protein. So protein's requirement is fixed. You should not take less, you should not take more. Protein's requirement is, for example, you are a 60 kg individual, you have to take at least 50 grams. You have to take at least 50 grams of protein per day, 50 to 60 grams. Usually 0.8 grams per kg per day. Roughly 1 gram per kg per day is the requirement of protein. So I was trying to take millets. 30% of my diet was millets, from which I get little complex carbohydrate, which has low glycemic index. What is glycemic index? The rate at which the food you are taking turns into glucose. That is, low glycemic index means glucose the food you are taking gets converted to glucose slowly. Pancreas will have enough time to work, so it doesn't overact and there won't be hyperinsulinism in the body. So, and fats, I increase the fats, and to increase the fats, I had coconut was one of the best options for me to increase the fat. If somebody asks me, you prefer coconut meat, that is coconut pulp, or coconut oil, I say coconut pulp. Coconut meat, that is coconut meat or coconut pulp. So coconut pulp is the main food when you are reversing your diabetes and continuing you are reversing obesity, you are reversing your metabolic syndrome, you are reversing your diabetes. This is the best diet. See, let us see why. Coconut 100 grams of coconut pulp contains fat 33 grams. That is 1/3 of it is fats. Protein only 4 grams. Fiber 9 grams. Carbohydrate only 13 grams. 13 grams. Remember this, very important. Very important. 9 grams protein in 9 grams fat, 9 grams fiber in 100 grams of coconut is not less. Very, very good diet. Very, very good. If you prefer, if possible, take 100 grams per day. The only thing is put it in every curry. Put it in every soup you are taking, put it in every dal you are taking, put it in every sambar or some other liquid diets. Just sprinkle it, just sprinkle it. That is the best way of taking it. 100 gram per day you try to take it. So I took it, I could reverse my diabetes. 100 grams I used to take per day minimum. So that I used to get maximum fat, good protein, fiber and carbohydrates minimum. So next, phytosterols, lauric acid. Lauric acid is the main content in your coconut, which is a fatty acid. 47 milligrams will be available in 100 grams, which is not less and very, very useful for all your biological needs, and particularly your brain, your neurotransmitters, all your enzymes in the body. It's very, very, very useful. This fatty acid is very, very, very useful. Lauric acid is very useful. So it is full of lauric acid. And potassium, it is very rich in potassium. It is the only negative point in it is positive or negative. In coconut, the mainly positive point is high potassium containing. So only one thing is, already if you are having some kidney failure or kidney problems, your serum creatinine is little high, better don't go for coconut much, because coconut has high potassium. We advise not to take high potassium for all kidney patients, but diabetics, without kidney problems, hypertensives, obesity, you can liberally take it. And calcium is plenty in coconut. Calcium, phosphorus, magnesium, manganese, selenium, zinc. These are all the micro elements. These are all the micro minerals you have in coconut. It's a complete food. Coconut is a complete food. And folic acid, folates are there, B complex is there, pantothenic acid is there, calcium is there, vitamin C is there, vitamin E is there, vitamin K is there. Everything is given in this nature's fruit. Everything is given in nature's fruit. Try to take it raw. Raw in the sense, just scrape it out, sprinkle in all curries, sprinkle in all salads or whatever it is, whatever you are preparing, make it with coconut, because coconut tastes very good. Some people say that no, it should not be taken for diabetics. No, because they are mistaken, because it appears sweet, but it is not having carbohydrates, only 13 grams. Fat is the main content, 33% fat, good fat, which is very, very important for the body. And there is zero cholesterol, no cholesterol at all, zero cholesterol. It is fat containing 33%, but 33 grams fat, 33% or 33 grams, but it has no cholesterol at all. For your diabetes reversal program, for maintaining your diabetes, for reducing your obesity and various other things in the body, for reversing your thyroid, for reversing your metabolic syndrome, all the things for infertility, everything. Try to do this. Take plenty of coconut. Forget about white rice, forget about this wheat, forget about sugar, no sugar at all. Forget about jaggery, which is coming from sugar cane, and you can take jaggery from palm tree little bit, and forget about maida. These 5 things try to avoid, and include your diet, millets, particularly the 5 millets which I say, Kadarwali sir says, they are the 5 millets which Dr. Kadarwali says, and I am also taking. I am on this diet, this millet diet, this coconut diet for the last 4 years. Now I am 62. Now my age is 62. I have every right to say that, because for the last 4 years, all my problems have got reversed. I am not a diabetic now, and my BP has come down. I am only on 1 tablet now for hypertension, and no other medication I am using particularly round the clock I am able to work. And this is all my experience. This is all my experience. I have not done any researches. I have not done any researches. Only thing is I have seen in internet. I have seen Kadarwali's thing. I have seen what is coconut, and I tried to try on myself, and I am successful. That's what I say. Please try to do.